Okay, here we're gonna drive by and do see the houses that are along here. So this house right next door, I think, is like the same house as that one. Then this one's a little bit newer one. A lot of these houses were built around the time when the market crashed. So some of them were built and then they had a hard time selling just because of the market. And then there's these. These are nice and big houses. That's a little drainage field kind of, thing. Now this is a nice big house. I was in that one when it was for sale. Nice and big. Then there are a couple newer houses. So this house is new. Then there's a few houses down a little cul-de-sac there that are newer that have sold. And then this one's a brand new one, that sold about a year ago. And then you get into, this is the older part of the neighborhood. I mean, these were built in probably the late 90s, early 2000s, but there's some nicer homes. For the most part, they're good size, but not huge. But it's a nice neighborhood. It's not a big, huge, Paramount neighborhood where they're all, 3,000 square feet or whatever. But still, like, that's a good size house. I mean, there's some good size homes. That's a big one. And then this is the same neighborhood where the grade school is, Ponderosa. So as you get over to the houses right next to the grade school are a little bit smaller. But there's still some good size houses here. And then right over there, drive up that way, is Cherry Lane Village, I guess, or whatever, but the golf course is right there. So right there's the golf course. Then we'll go back down there so you can see the school is really close. So when we lived over here, this is where I would come to drop off my kids and pick them up from school. So right there is kind of one of the back entrances to Ponderosa. So good location, nice and close. So this would be in the 10-mile ward, I believe. So you wouldn't be in the neighborhood or, in the same ward as Cherry Lane Ward, but you'd be really close. And it's a good location because you're just off of Black Cat. So it would be a really quick hop up Black Cat to Franklin, over to 10 Mile on the freeway, and then on to Gowan Field. So you're kind of bypassing all the Meridian traffic. So that would be a good situation. Now some of these houses right in here, they're a little bit smaller and starter homes, but still, well maintained, nice neighborhood. And your HOA fees, I didn't double check them, but I'm sure they're probably really low. So I've got another video for you I'll do later today. Okay, we'll talk to you later.